in the East German.
Yeah.
Oh shoot! I should have grabbed the other weapons.
Oh, do you only have your main thing?
Yeah, I only have the main on this guy.
So what happens in this video game once you reach the top level? Is there much endgame stuff for you to kind of do?
So I'm not a big end game guy. I've been kind of still doing the main game stuff, and I have not even remotely scratched the surface on it all.
Yeah, I could see you had like 48% map completion, which is fantastic.
And I haven't even done all of my... I haven't done all of my story quests on this guy. I've actually never once stepped foot into a dungeon in this game.
What? I've done that. I've done like 2 dungeons. In
because most of the time in the past when I've played this game, other friends and stuff that I've gotten into it, they get into it for a little bit and then they drop out, and I don't play well. I don't know. I hope not. I really hope not.
Yeah.
So yeah, I haven't had a good stable of friends to do dungeons with, and I am not gonna do it with randos.
Sure.
Right.
I can't do it. I'm sorry.
So
I'm too much of a wiener.
So
even if they're nice, I still can't do it. Which is actually the reason. Sorry, I'm gonna keep interrupting.
No, go on. No,
that's actually the reason I could not get very far in Final Fantasy XIV. Because that game has required dungeons are required for progression in the game.
Ugh.
And so I was like, yeah, I'm even in that case. Excuse me. Even in the case of like friends, I couldn't get over my own damn neuroses of like taking up my friends' time and begging them to run these dungeons with me and doing low level stuff when they were all level a billion D.
Well, but that's because you had friends rather than stream friends.
True.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah.
Also, there's this is a weird hang-up I have with Final Fantasy XIV, is that it seems like every character you could make in that looks like some kind of Nazi.
Right.
Are you just consistently picking the Nazi faction? Is that the problem?
Oh yeah, sorry. Did you check Nazi when you made that character?
Yeah, it's just a box.
Oh.
It's actually a
dang,
separate pressing of the disc, even.
It's just like a filter.
This is a different. You have to get the non-Nazi version. It's the special edition. $20 more, no Nazis.
Blue Satin in the chat, which is a stream video game stream buddy of mine. He's a good dude. You guys, everyone should go follow Blue Satin on Twitch. He asks if leveling is enjoyable in this game. It is enjoyable, but like I'm max level and I'm still doing all the quests and exploration and stuff.
Right, that's amazing. Like it isn't like you hit level 60 and then those last 20 levels you had to grind out.
Right.
Through.
I actually hit level. So I was playing one night. I was playing with Matt when I got him back into the game real hardcore about a month ago. And I was playing with him in a level 6 zone. My character was level 78, max level is 80, and I hit max level while I was just doing random quests with him.
That's rad.
In a level 6 zone.
I was actually going to ask about that.
Like, yeah, leveling is fun, but it's also kind of, like, more accurately, it's like questing and exploring the world is fun.
Right.
You said that you're max level, but I still see an XP bar there. What's that about?
When you hit max level, you can still, you level to the last level to 80 over and over and over again, and every time you do, you get another skill point.
Okay.
To spend on skills, or there's actually even, like, there's one particular vendor that you can spend skills on, as if there wasn't enough currency.
Look at currency.
Currency.
Really quick, let's try to
think that we stopped at Laurels.
No, we didn't even. Yeah, we didn't get to Laurels. I don't know what a laurel is.
We rested before.
Alright, so I will. Let's get back to currency.
Pre-Laurel rest stream.
Right.
Yeah. So for Allie, actually, Blue Side says the leveling is a side effect of having fun. Kinda. Like, I hate to. I don't know. I hope I don't sound like a commercial for this game, because like I guess I'm
wait,
being.
hold on. Are you getting paid by the Guild Wars team?
No.
Well, then there you go.
Yeah. I really like this game.
Wait a second. I bet you don't even have to pay a subscription. I bet you they have it set up so that Nick doesn't have to pay a subscription as long as he talks about the game.
It's true.
I
actually.
bet that they gave Nick 300 badges of honor.
Yeah, nice even 300.
Okay, so
So
just going
gems
over
are like free-to-play style money.
gems are the real money currency.
Human
That
money
one's for
currency.
hats. Gems are for hats.
Gems are
Coins
for hats.
Gems are for hats. Coins are your standard RPG, coins, currency, and
Actual
stuff.
money. Okay.
Actual money. Karma, you get for doing quests and events almost exclusively, and you can spend them at karma vendors. Which every time you finish a heart quest, one of the heart quests turn into karma vendors. Sorry,
Right.
Allie. We went over that stuff when you weren't here before. Laurels are a relatively new thing that you get for doing achievements.
Oh, so they're adding currencies.
Yeah, they are. They're always adding
They
currency.
tend to add currencies on a 3-weekly basis, removing the least used currency.
I mean, so this isn't going to be that bad because everything after here are all very specific currencies for specific dungeons.
So
Okay.
it's only 6 currencies.
Yeah,
And-
so it's
and-
really
and-
only effectively 6, and
And
this
you
one
can,
is PvP.
And transmutation charges are like, oh, that's what you use to make your shield look like a different shield.
Yep.
Because you've unlocked a shield thing. Like, you're not using that to buy
Right.
a new shield. You're just using it to apply a change.
That's good. Some of these are really inefficient currencies, right? Like symbols of Coda. Like the idea that someone's like walking around with a bag full of little tiger statues to spend.
Please, those are bears, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Also,
Well,
I was
that
reading
just
them-
makes sense then.
I was reading them as stuffed animals, which is worse than little carvings.
Well, you were almost there.
Or
in the
better,
90s,
or
right?
way
Like, it was
better.
almost just Beanie Babies as money.
Yes.
That's what my grandma thought in the 90s. That Beanie Babies were money.
So
Oh, wow.
there's this game, like every game now, has achievements, but it also has this game has daily and monthly achievements that cycle
jeez.
daily and monthly, and they're always like there's stuff like this is like simple stuff that you end up doing just while you're playing the game, doing other stuff usually. So it's like gather 20 things
Okay.
while you're out and about, or
So
play
you're
5
60%.
events.
20
Right,
specific
okay.
things, just like 20 things. Just
Just 20,
Yeah.
20 of the wood or minerals
Okay.
or like gathering node stuff, which everyone can do every gathering thing.
Spider
Also-
creature. I saw a spider creature.
Yeah, rangers are creepy.
Rangers
Oh, yeah,
can get
someone's
spider
got-
pets.
Yep.
is that what you ended up deciding on, Austin?
Yeah, I settled on ranger. Yeah.
What
You,
is
you did a tiger instead of that thing?
No, you don't get this. You have to. It's like an MMO, so that means like you go out into the world and then
You-
like find pets to like charm, and then
You
they
basically
join your-
collect them, so you
Here's
can
your-
have like every
Don't
pet,
worry.
actually.
I'm going to collect them all, Keith.
Okay.
Can we talk really briefly about transmutation? More specifically, okay, so look at that guy go. Okay, a couple of things. Thing one, you used that bear.
Uh-huh.
You use transmutation charges to change how your shield looks or how your armor looks or something.
Yep.
The options through which you can change. Correct me if I'm wrong, but those are gained by having had that in your inventory at some point in the past.
No.
Okay, cool.
They're gained by either equipping it, salvaging it, or there are
There are
they're
some
actually-
you can just acquire.
there. Yeah. So okay. this is really kind of complicated and dumb, and they need to fix this. So when you buy weapons, when you buy any gear with karma, they are unsellable and unsalvageable.
Okay.
Basically, they don't want you just buying a bunch of gear and exchanging that for another currency. You know what I mean?
That's a really weird bear running animation.
It's a very happy bear.
There was a lot of stuff they had to do in this game.
Yeah. Have you seen the throne room?
Right.
So, what was I saying? You guys distracted.
Sorry.
Lost my
Trey,
train of
you
thought.
cannot salvage or sell karma weapons.
Yeah, so those, if you get karma weapons or karma gear, those you will just get the skins for as soon as you buy them. But that's the one exception. The rest of them you have to either equip or salvage, and you will unlock the skin.
Okay, and they don't change. They don't change your stats at all. It's literally just the visuals.
Yes.
Right.
So
Which
like
is a really
this
cool
is
mechanic.
this is
Yeah, I'm
technically a lion guard staff that I have equipped as my staff, which there's the skin for it. Like that's what this piece of gear looks like by default. Or I could make it look like this crazy crystal thing,
Oh, weird.
or this this toy staff with a little bauble on top, which I think I'm actually going to
that's
do.
the one.
I
Yeah.
really like that one. I like it better than the.
Oh, are you just doing that? Transmutation charges aren't that rare?
Okay, so I have a ton of them because there was a different. They had skins in this game for a long time, but it was really weird and complicated, and there was a totally separate currency that wasn't even a currency you put in your pocket. It was just a thing that you kept in your bank.
There were multiple
order to,
versions of them. It was the worst.
Look at this dude
That
busting
guy's
out.
emoting.
Oh, hey, that's a guild member guy actually.
Oh, okay. I like his coat, I guess.
Can you dance with him?
Why is his... What's his face? What's happening with his face right now?
He's a tree person.
Oh, okay. I couldn't tell.
Jeez, Austin.
I really thought it was a human who painted his face blue.
So that kind of coat. could I wear that if I wanted to? As a char?
Oh man, look at that dance.
So dumb.
I don't know. Actually, he might be wearing town clothes right now. Which I actually have
Pretty
not.
remarkable animation, actually.
I haven't figured out how town clothes work yet in the new system.
Ah. Hey, he's gone.
Okay.
Bye.
See you later.
That guy had a pretty awesome coat, yeah.
Okay, so
Right. Yeah.
what?
Okay. So sorry. As a more
Someone
specific
named
question.
Troll. Is that someone I know?
He's just sent you a bunch of dyes.
Someone just sent me a ton of dyes.
Like
What
a
the hell?
ton of dyes.
Dyes, what is it? Okay. Why did
Dyes
you
are
get this?
rad.
So okay, yeah, dyes are a thing that you get. They no longer drop randomly. They used to drop randomly. Like
Where'd
you
you
get
get
them as a regular drop.
We should stream games online more. People just show up and send us shit.
Yeah, was that someone in the chat that sent me? Like who? I don't even know who that was.
Me either.
Troll Goblin is not like that. That might be one of my friends that rolled a new character that I didn't know about.
And then
anyways.
wanted to give you a bunch of dyes?
I guess, yeah. I have no idea. So yeah, dyes are. Oh yeah, here's a funny thing that they really need to fix. Oh, I can't see it now. For the mail, the delete says delete right now.
Okay. So
Oh, this is a legendary dye. Who gave me this? I feel really bad.
if you double click it, you now have that in like your palette. You have that
Yes.
color in your palette.
Yep. So here's the dyes section. So these are all the dyes that I've collected.
Nice.
These are all the ones that everyone has by default. This is all the ones that I've collected over the course of me playing this game, and you can just change any piece of gear to any dye color.
So the dyes are infinite. They're not uses.
Right.
Right. You
So
have
that
to
is
use
really good.
it.
Well,
It
you don't
is.
even
Yeah.
know. because they just changed the system so that you can't just find those in the world anymore, right?
Right. Yep.
Right. So where do we get them
Well,
from?
but they are going to give them more often as rewards for
Okay,
like
that's
in
good.
chess or events
Okay.
or other stuff like that.
That's good. That's good.
When you say chests,
Mhm.
in all of my like 2 total hours of playing Guild Wars, I haven't encountered a single chest. Where are they hiding?
They're in mostly in dungeons. There are some of them in like real hidden places in the world.
Little cave systems and
Yeah.
secret rooms.
Like you will just straight up, like almost Skyrim style, just stumble into a cave sometimes in this game, and then just go in there to see what's in there, and then it turns out there's this giant maze cave system filled with huge slime monsters.
Guys, I think this might be my MMO.
This is absolutely my MMO. I love it.
Yeah.
I love the hell out of this game.
So, all right, transmutation that I was going to say. So, as an elementalist, I can only equip light armor. But supposing I had some badass metal heavy armor in my inventory, could I salvage it and then use that as a skin for transmutation?
I don't think so. I think I looked into this yesterday while I was looking at one of my other characters. I'm pretty sure that you can't.
So I can only appear to be wearing light armor.
Right, and I think that's a PvP thing. It's about having readable classes so that
Yeah.
when you see someone in light armor, you know it's not a warrior or a guardian.
Right, yeah, no, that makes sense.
No, it's not a that's yeah.
Should we do something? Should we go somewhere?
Yeah, go show us some
Sure.
cool elementalist shit. Just go.
Yeah.
Coolest coat.
I know.
That is a really cool quote.
And he's got like
Oh,
star
look at this
cufflinks.
guy!
Well, what in the
What
Whoa!
in the
Is that a
world
Norn?
is that guy?
That's a Norn, and he has got
Art.
some.
You should be a Norn.
The Norn
That's a
part's
Norn
all-
warrior. That's
His-
a Norn warrior.
His armor is straight up giving off rainbow glows. Who is this?
Armor
Did you
enhanced.
get more dies from a different person?
Oh, that other guy must have also been the guy that's
Okay.
been hanging out here.
Okay.
So
I
is
should
that
probably.
Norn just very good, or very lucky, or is he kind of like a Janine in that
No,
he
he's
knows
just so
how to
awesome.
use that he knows how to use the.
That's a set. That's definitely a set.
Oh, all right. So Troll Goblin is some guy that's just hanging out in the area here, giving away dies that he already has.
What? Aw. Troll Goblin.
I am signing in and going to this.
Yeah, wait, hold up. Let me just...
Well, also, I'm gonna put a bunch of these in the guild bank, so
Oh, rad.
you guys can just get them from there.
Well,
Wait, if they're in the guild bank, does that mean we can also just get them without expending them?
I can't run
No,
a
you'll
city.
have to. I mean, so to unlock a die, you have to.
Expend it.
You have to use the item, yeah.
Right.
And then you get it. You will then unlock it.
Are we going to be Hyper Team Duder Island Force Go, or are we going to be Stream Friends?
We can be
Um,
both.
Yeah, you
We
can
could
actually you can be in multiple guilds actually, and represent.
So wait, I understand. I have to put stuff and then take stuff from the guild bank. Is that's like it's like a leave a penny? It's like take a penny, leave a penny. Is that?
Greetings.
Yeah, I don't know. I wrote that there just because I saw that there was a spot you could write a thing.
No, that's the right thing to put there. That's rad. Regarding that dude who is handing out, I actually don't
I'm
know if
gonna-
she's talking about the dude with the armor or the dude who's handing out stuff. When is that the same dude? She says, "That's God. Happy Easter." That makes sense, you know. Easter
That's
egg.
God.
I kind of like the
Happy
idea
Easter.
that they were all Janine. But it's not actually Janine.
Right.
She's just messing with us. She's been playing the whole time.
Secretly.
Yep.
She
Yep,
never
here's,
stopped playing Guild Wars.
here's God, everybody.
And
Happy
it also
Easter.
plays as a troll.
Can we just look at the
warrior.
Norn for a long
Or
time?
Nord warrior. Sorry. Yeah, look at this dude.
Look at this dude in his fancy jacket.
Do you think that he's done with the game? He's just like, just gonna leave this game open and let people look at me.
Yeah, maybe.
And stand here, let people just take a look.
Yeah, no, that's
That's a
either
weird
David
shield he
Bowie
has.
or Tilda Swinton. Just hanging
It might
out.
be both. It's a pretty big costume. they might both be in there.
He looks like he's got char feet.
Yeah, kinda. Those are weird.
And you
boots.
got Adam Jensen on the right.
Yep.
All right, let's go blow some stuff up.
Okay, my friend just.
Playing the chat window like a piano.
Yeah.
Replenishing.
He's actually negotiating an international oil deal right now.
Right.
That's the reason that he's AFK.
Okay. Yeah, let's go blow some shit up.
Blue Satin Live says,
Our deeds.
"Is everyone reasonably dressed in this? Then no half-naked max-level characters. There are some not great lady outfits. But
There are
also-
some not great, but even the worst of this is still better than most.
And
I have to
I
say
do
that at
appreciate
least.
that like there's a lot that is functional and still badass looking, still cool.
Yeah. There are plenty of options left, and with the whole skill system or the transmutation. Oh,
Oh man, there's a centaur.
there's a centaur. He wants to hit me. I'm gonna blow
Alright,
him
so
up.
you're using staff right now?
Yeah. So my main weapon here is the staff is the one that I like the most with Elementalist, which is mostly ranged and AOE stuff. Because I wanted to be a wizard. I wanted to be a real wizardy wizard.
Right.
But an elementalist using a dagger, do they do particularly elementalist stuff with a dagger, or is their dagger skills the same as anybody using a dagger?
No, everyone has their own skills.
Okay.
For every weapon, they
So
are
that- yeah,
all totally
that's-
unique.
That's the reason I haven't been
didn't-
touching anything other than a staff, because I've
you
just been
should.
worried that it would turn me from this kind of like whirlwind of elements and destruction into just somebody who went up to things and stabbed them.
The dagger skills are shorter range,
Right.
but you're not stabbing people so much as sort of like
Wow, they're
moving
rad.
your dagger through the air real fast, and then lightning comes out of it.
I'm up for that. That's cool.
There's
Yeah.
some cool shit, guys. Like,
What if the elementalist could use a pistol and he shot lightning out of his pistol?
that'd be rad. There's
Wait, why would that be
Cool.
better
I
than
don't think they can
bullets?
use pistols.
Because you would look like lightning.
That's a good point. It would look like lightning.
Yeah, so Elementalists can use in the main hand daggers, scepters, and stabs. And then offhand, they can have a focus or another dagger in the offhand.
Right. Oh, are you going back to get another dagger?
Yeah, I actually
right,
didn't
yeah.
buy any daggers apparently for some stupid reason.
I think maybe. Weird. Yeah, don't spoil it, Janine. Everyone's talking. Lightning dagger is the best thing in the world. It's so good.
Whoops. Nope.
Did you get 2 daggers just now?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
I'm an Asura, so let's go hang out in the Asura starting area.
Good call.
You want to just go to like the Nord one and just like have everything be way bigger than you?
Yeah, Dagger Elemental is really cool.
Staff Elemental seems like I'm kind of doing weaponized cheerleading.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
correct.
kinda.
Put that on your resume.
I mean, it's like it's very much, like that guy just. Where the hell did he come? Did he jump off from
Oh
there?
man, this is nostalgic.
Oh,
this
he
is...
might have. Gina and I played
is-
a lot of let's see how far we can jump off of giant buildings before we die games.
Oh, there is a vista up there, so that's probably what he did.
Oh, okay.
This is where I played most of my experience with Guild Wars. Before I gave up, I visited the Silvari. Silvari, is that what they're called?
Yep.
Mhm.
Yeah, I visited the Silvari area for a bit, and that's gorgeous.
So
That's
yeah,
really
staff
gorgeous.
stuff is like a lot of field damage like this,
Right,
like plunking down
AoE
that
is
fire
like-
field,
Right.
making that guy
Staying-
explode, and now he's burning.
And so again, the thing that
This
elemental-
is a really fun elementalist staff move. The number 4 slot is is a free dodge with a
nice.
fire trail.
That fire does damage if someone walks into it?
Yep.
Okay.
So yeah, like if someone's chasing you, you just do that move, and then it'll just, if they're, most enemies will just run along the fire because they're dumb.
And so the whole jam with them is that you could just switch right now into electricity mode or air or whatever it is.
So now I just swapped to air,
And you have different abilities.
and I have 5 different abilities.
Right, so
Yep.
instead of that dash backwards, you now have that dash forward.
Yeah. Now, well, this is
Exactly.
just like a temporary
okay.
speed increase.
Got it.
But there's so like this is my AOE
Oh, that's so
air
rad.
move,
Oh.
which is like if people try to walk through
Jesus.
that, they get dazed for a second,
So I'm
can
seriously hoping that
blow people away.
that elementalist stuff is not friendly fire.
No.
No, there's no friendly.
So
fire
I
at
can
all.
do this stuff indiscriminately and not worry about you guys. Well,
Yep.
I mean, other than
Fact.
looking out for you.
Right, you don't have to worry about us at all, Jack. I get it. We don't exist.
The water stuff is mostly is like healing and support kind of deals. Like even the main water, like the main water auto attack, it will splash back on everyone in the area and heal them.
Oh, jeez, I
I
didn't notice
Which
appreciate
is really
that,
cool,
but I want to
yeah.
be clear, that would be really annoying in real life.
Yeah. And then I have
Yeah,
this
just fighting with this guy and ending up drenched by
Yeah.
drop an ice shard on that guy.
Nice.
I
So
can make
is one of your main tactics as the elementalist to be backing away from dudes?
It's a fountain.
as a staff elementalist, yes.
Okay.
Freeze
Yeah,
ground.
so a lot of... To an extent, it felt quite similar to playing Dark Souls, in that it's all about like my positioning in relation to the enemy. Like I'm always trying to like stay facing towards them, but circling around to the left or the right.
Yeah, I'm using my dodge a lot as a staff elementalist,
Yeah.
which is. Did I explain the dodge yet?
Not
So-
a lot.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah.
You
some
mentioned that it
movement, but
existed
not-
and how to do it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the all of the combat in this game is different than most traditional MMOs in that, like, you target things, but if I were to shoot my rock at this guy,
Right?
if he wasn't in the general smallish area by the time the rock landed, it would not hit him.
Right.
So you can dodge stuff just by not being in the area, but if you are in the area and you use the active dodge thing,
Yeah.
it will automatically, like, it will be an evasion and you will take
Yeah.
no damage.
There's like invincibility frames like a Dark Souls dodge.
Yep,
Right.
Is
Not in
it
Dark Souls 2.
automatic or is it a chance for evasion?
it's automatic.
Okay.
If you successfully dodge, if you successfully do the active dodge, you will take no damage. Okay, let's see if I can. Oh,
What is that?
yep. See, that said evaded.
Right.
Oops.
That's a
that
scout
like
lurker or something.
like a Tron crocodile.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's a Troncodile.
I call them trunks for short.
It's actually a Tralligator.
All right.
You can tell because the mouths are all,
Yeah. General.
Your ultimate at this point
Go away.
looks a bit like it looks like a golem.
It's a golem. It summons a giant robot.
Nice. And that's just sort of racial, not like
Yep.
a...
Yeah.
Oh, I'm not going to be able to do that.
No. But you'll have another racial ultimate of some kind.
You should show your giant robot.
Yep. Here he is.
Also,
I
by
love this.
giant, you mean human size.
Yeah. Yeah. Pretty much.
They're giant.
So much of the visual design in this game, I think, is so like inspired. You know, if I were making a fantasy MMO, and I'm so glad that I'm not,
Right.
written on my to-do list was make a robot, I'd probably just end up with like some sort of like traditional elemental type thing. Whereas they're like, no, let's make them this weird sort of nubby construction that folds in and out of itself. And it looks like
My
a
robot.
robot crossed
My
with
What
a
if he's made of
hammer.
wood?
All right. So
Are
let's
they made
switch
out of
to daggers.
Yeah, do those daggers. Those daggers are super rad.
I heard that you can zip around all crazy.
You can zip around all crazy.
It's been a while since I played Dagger Elementalist, so I'm gonna be rusty.
Can you be a hammer elementalist?
I don't think so. I think it's just staff, daggers, scepter, focus.
What's focus?
A focus is like an offhand magic thing. It's like a little bell. Yeah, look at that whip.
I got one of those.
Look at that electric whip.
Yeah.
It's so good.
Okay, and what's the difference between a staff and a scepter?
Go ahead.
Scepter is Scepter's one-handed, so then you can equip a focus or a dagger in your offhand if you want. And they are longer range than dagger, but not quite as long as a staff, and they have less AOE stuff.
So you hit people with them?
No, you're still doing like
like
ranged
magic
attacks
Whether or not
with
I've
it.
got a scepter or a staff then.
How many attacks does it have?
At the moment?
I mean, you'll get all of them, is the important thing.
Yeah,
not
no, I'm
very
just-
far away.
I'm just trying to remember what the deal is.
Fire
It's
dagger.
like Austin's a little chanting, man.
Listen. Elementalist stuff is real cool.
Why does it just all be elementalists?
It's tough not to
Elementalists are
pick.
kind of the best. I love the hell out of them.
So that fire circle that you had, is anything passing through that taking damage, or anything inside the circle?
Anything inside takes damage. Anything passing through the actual fire itself gains burning. They light on fire and they will take burning damage over time.
And the third thing is that certain attacks that pass through it or happen inside of it will gain an additional trait.
Yep.
So, like,
How did they make this?
if he did that thing earlier as a warrior, where he did that like huge hammer like smash in the middle of that fire, it would like explode with crazy fire effects. Or if a ranger shot bows or arrows through the fire, they would become fiery or shit.
Andrew
Not every
Clare in the
attack,
chat
certain ones.
asked if there's a trial. I think there is. I remember a buddy of mine checking out the
but also
playing
just
a
buy
trial for
it,
a while.
you know.
Well, I mean,
The Guild
It's
Wars 2
$60
free trial is currently not available, says
that sucks.
guildwars2.com.
Um,
It's probably because they just pushed that huge patch. So maybe give it a few weeks or months and maybe they'll do it again. I don't know.
This game has, like, more systems than any other game I've ever seen.